Alright, so first let's preheat the oven to 375 degrees. And then line parchment paper on your baking sheet. Now you want to have 2 cups of flour, 3 eggs, 1.5 cup of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and a teaspoon of baking powder. So you're gonna grab a spatula and your bowl of flour and mix in the baking powder into it. Mix that very well and then set it aside. And then we're gonna grab Mia's bowl that she made by herself. Compliments to her, and a whisk. I grabbed this pink one because I like it. And then we're gonna add 3 eggs. 1, 2, and 3. And then whisk up your eggs, but not too much. Make sure not to get eggshells, so like I did. But my hands are clean, so everything's good. And then after you get them out, you want to whisk it up, but not too much. Just enough that it looks like what I did. Good job. And then you want to add your vanilla extract and mix that in with the oil all together. Mix, 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 mix. Okay, now that you're done mixing, put it aside. So you put it aside, grab your, and I put a hole in it just because it makes it easier for me, but do what makes you feel comfortable. And pour in the egg mix with the flour mix, the dry mix and the wet mix. And then mix that up. Until it forms a nice dough ball. So just keep on doing that. After a while, that you're going to start using your spatula, like I did here. After spatula, you can start using your hands. Now it's a dough, a ball, so you want to really do that. Okay, now get your baking sheet and place it properly. And then you're going to want to put the dough on top. And then you're going to put the dough. And then you're going to put another parchment paper on top. And start rolling it up to a rectangle about 1 inch thick. if it really doesn't work for you and it really like slips off all the time, then you can use your hands. Now you're gonna grab a pizza roller and cut the edges so it makes a straight rectangle. The lines don't have to be perfectly straight. They can be to your liking. So yeah. And with the excess, you can probably make another batch. Just not as big. Then put in oven for 20 minutes. And then after you're done that, you can start cutting it into tiny strips like I did. Keep on cutting that, and then after for the toppings, so we're doing s'mores. So you're gonna need about half a cup of crushed graham crackers, as much marshmallows as you want, and melted chocolate, obviously. Okay, so you're gonna biscotti. You're gonna dip it in, make sure the whole thing is covered, and then put it over the graham crackers and put it on top. But you can do whatever. You can make whatever kind of yours, but I decided to do that. Okay, and then after you can add marshmallows. You can add as much, but I decided to add 3 on each. Then when you're all done, put the oven to broil and high. And put them in for a couple seconds. And there you go, voila. Hope you like it. Bye.